Coach, a big win tonight for the Broncos, a big performance in goal, but also the team blocked a lot of shots, kind of showing there to the end with, kind of a meaningless power play for Minnesota-Duluth, and Cale Bennett willing to take one right in the back.
I mean, we talked to the team after the game, and Adam, I'm normally not one that wants to come in and praise individual players right after a game, because I'm always worried that I'd maybe forgot somebody else that deserved to be credited with a strong performance. So I usually just talk about team and what we did, and then I'll acknowledge those guys later when I've had a chance to watch video and so on. But made a point there to certainly acknowledge certain guys there tonight. I mean, Alex, anytime you get a shutout in the NCHC, you've done something very special. And obviously we're talking about a very determined, physical and strong and fast, well-coached Duluth team. And he got a shutout tonight, made some big saves. They're 5-on-3. He was outstanding. So certainly credit to Alex with a real strong performance. And then, Josh Pasald had one of his better games of his Bronco career. I thought he was really heavy on the puck, the kind of game that, we need from him, and he can play for us, and was a real leader for us on the ice tonight there. I thought Cedric Fiedler, I called him the toughest Swiss hockey player tonight. I mean, he played hard. He competed the way that we need him. And then I talked about Cale Bennett, and, Cale's been here 5 years, Adam, and I don't know how many block shots he had in the game tonight. I know he was leading our team, but you called it. He wanted Alex to get a shutout, and there was no way that he was going to let that shot by him. I thought it was Cale's best game as a Bronco in his 5 years, and it wasn't about points. It was just his puck movement tonight, his physicality. I really like Cale's game there. So we had a number of strong performances, and you have to have that when you're to beat a team like Duluth. They're just so deep and so strong, and such a good team.
Coach, yeah, it's Estelanidis' first career shutout and the first one of the season for your team. What did you see out of the defense other than just his play that you liked today, and how did you manage to stop this high-powered Duluth team?
Well, we got some key saves at the right time. Certainly Alex was there. I thought he also managed the puck very well tonight. So when the puck was coming in, he was able to move it by them in a few cases, which took away from their forecheck. I think, the big thing for our defensive core as a whole tonight is there were times when Duluth had some pressure and we bent a little bit, but we never really broke down. And other than that 5-on-3, I think we limited their scoring chances. But, they played solid as a core, and we had everybody involved in the game tonight. All 4 lines were playing, and we used all 7 defensemen as well. And, now you win a game like this, and you get to play an angry Duluth team tomorrow at 4:00. But it's pretty exciting. We talked to our guys. I think they're prepared to park this game and move on to tomorrow now. And it creates another big game scenario for us tomorrow.
But you limited Duluth to just 5 shots on goal in the final period. What was the message coming out of the locker room there after the second?
Could I say limit their shots, Adam? Make me sound like a real smart coach. But I mean, the key thing for us was we wanted to have the puck. And if we had the puck, then they're not able to generate offense. And I thought we did a good job of that. The one thing that I thought we were very good at tonight was our gap control. I thought we really jammed them in the neutral zone. Our D were staying up, and our forwards were coming back hard and, taking away the outnumbered chances that we've given up to them the first 2 games that we had against them in Duluth there. So, I think our gap work was real good, from the defenseman gapping up in front, and then our forwards putting pressure on them from behind as well.
Cole Gallant, more known for his passing. Obviously, that was on display last week in St. Cloud, but just an incredibly big goal for him to put the Broncos up 2-0 tonight.
Yeah, just a huge goal. You're kind of hanging on there. You've had to kill a 5-on-3 and so on. And the timing of his goal was so important for us right at that time. Good play, obviously, on the rush, and then a quick shot. He's got a good shot. He just has to trust it. Parents must have given him more money for assists than they did goals. So he at times he tends to overpass it. But, he's been shooting the puck more recently. And certainly we look at the shot chart, and he's been getting more shots there. So And that unit has played well for us. But tonight we had some other units that stepped up as well.
Coach, in the first period, not only did you not score, but only managed 4 shots on goal. Obviously, later in the game, that got a lot better. You managed to find the net 4 times. What changed between the first period and later that allowed you to get more scoring opportunities?
Well, I think they had 6 in the first period, Colin, it was just a tight checking game. And when you get good teams that are big and physical and skate and they're grinding it out and they're playing real physical. I mean, there wasn't a lot of free skating room out there. There weren't any figure skaters on the ice tonight, and that's not a knock on figure skaters. It's an exciting sport, but to me, I mean, it was physical hockey, and there just wasn't a lot of room to play. So I don't know if it was anything that we weren't doing. I think we turned a few pucks over at the blue line, which cuts down on your offensive chances. And credit Duluth. I mean, I don't know if you had a chance to look at their goalie stats. I mean, their save percentages are ridiculous. One of their goalies has got a 95 and the other guy's got a 93. And so, and they don't give up a lot of shots to anybody. So it was tough to find room out there to play. I thought, as we got our game rolling, we outchanged them a couple of times in the second period and caught them tired out there. And, all teams tried to do that and it worked for us tonight in the second.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys. Thanks.